Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw SpongeBob. So first let's get started in the center of our page, further up towards the top. And we're going to start by drawing a nice big curved line, arching that around and then in for the nose. Let's move over towards the right now, and for the cheek, we're going to curve this line around and then back in. And now flipping over to the left, we'll replicate that, curving that around and then back in. Moving up on a diagonal on the right-hand side, we're going to draw a curved line that arches down and then up. And then flipping over towards the left, we'll replicate that. Now let's draw in our eyes. So on the bottom, we're going to draw a small curved line, connecting that across from the nose to the cheek. And then we'll do the same thing, curving that around and over on the left. As we move in towards the middle, we're going to curve this line around and then across. And then on the left-hand side, we'll replicate that, curving that up and then back out. Moving up above the cheek now, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And we'll do the same thing over on the left. And now from here on the top, we're going to curve this line up on both sides. In the middle now, we're going to curve this line across and then down on our cheek. And then we'll do the same thing as we flip over towards the left. Let's leave a small gap now. Coming down, we're going to curve this out towards the side again. And now let's draw in the eye in the center. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then we'll do the same thing as we flip over on the left-hand side. Let's step further out now. We're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Moving underneath the top of our eyelid here now, we're going to draw a nice big circle, curving this around and then up towards the top. And then we'll replicate this as we move over on the left-hand side. In the top left-hand corner now, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight of the eye on both sides. Let's draw in the mouth now. So coming further down on either side in the cheek here, we're going to draw a curved line. Let's connect this together on the top by drawing a nice big arch line, dipping down in the center, bringing that back up on the right. And now as we drop even lower, we'll replicate that, making this nice and big, arching this down in the center, bringing that back up on the right-hand side. Now let's draw in the teeth. So in the middle, we're going to draw a straight line directly across. On the left-hand side, we're going to draw another straight line that comes up. We'll do the same thing on the right. And now stepping further out again, leaving an even amount of space, we'll replicate that on either side. Moving in towards the center now, on the bottom, we're going to draw a straight line. Stepping out on either side, leaving an even amount of space, we'll replicate that. And then we'll do that one more time as we move further out. Now let's draw in the shape of the body. So coming over towards the top left-hand corner, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll come over towards the right, leaving an even amount of space, and we'll replicate that. Now let's connect this together on the top. So starting on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a wavy line coming up, down, up, and then down, and then connecting that on the right-hand side. Let's come down on a diagonal now, and in the bottom left-hand corner, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll do the same thing on the right, coming in on a diagonal, curving this around and then in. Now from here, we're going to connect this together with another wavy line. So we're going to curve this in, out, and we're going to come down on a diagonal as we do this to connect this together. We'll flip over towards the left-hand side and replicate this. So we're going to curve this in, out, bringing this further in as we come all the way down, connecting that. And then one last time on the bottom, we'll replicate that again, curving that up, down, up, and then down again. Now on the right-hand corner here, we're going to draw a nice big oval. Moving down on a diagonal, we're going to draw an even smaller one. Let's come up on the right-hand corner here and draw in another sideways oval. Let's flip over to the left. We'll draw this a little bit bigger. Moving down on a diagonal, we'll draw another oval, just making that smaller. Coming over towards the left, we're going to draw another oval. And then moving up on a diagonal, we'll replicate that, making that slightly smaller. Underneath our mouth here now, we're going to draw another curved line from left to right. And now let's draw in the rest of the body. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a straight line that comes down. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. From here, we're going to connect this together with a straight line from left to right. In the center now, on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then up. Let's draw on our tie. So we're going to draw the letter V on the left-hand side. We'll leave a small gap and we'll do the same thing on the right. In the center now, we're going to draw two diagonal lines that come in towards the middle. And then we'll draw a straight line across. On either side again, we're going to draw another diagonal line that comes out. And then we'll bring this diagonal line in towards the center, connecting that. On the right-hand side, we're going to draw another straight line that comes across. And then coming underneath our tie on the left-hand side, lining that up at the same height, we'll bring another one out. On either side now, we're going to draw in a small rectangle. And then we'll do the same on the left-hand side. Let's move further out on the tie. We're going to draw a straight line that comes across, a straight line that comes down, and then we'll bring another straight line that comes in towards the side of the tie. Let's draw in our arms now. So on the top, we're going to draw a curved line that arches around and then down on both sides. And then underneath, we're going to curve that back around and then in. Let's move further up for the shoulder. We're going to curve this around and then down on both sides. And now from here, we're going to curve a small line that arches around and then in. And then one last time, we're just going to curve this up towards the side of the body. Now for the arms, on the inside, we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then we'll do the same thing as we move further out. Let's draw in the legs now. So for the shorts, we're going to draw a straight line on either side. On the right-hand side that comes down. We'll leave a gap in the center, moving over to the left and replicating that. And now from here, we're going to close this off with a straight line on the bottom. For the legs now, on the inside, we're going to draw two straight lines that come down on either side, leaving enough space for the shoe at the bottom. And we'll do the same thing on the left, ending that at roughly the same height. Let's draw a straight line that comes across on left and right. On the inside, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And on the top, we're going to curve a small line that arches down. On that inside line, we're going to draw a straight line that comes down on the outside portion. And then we're going to bring a small line that comes across. From here, we're going to draw another small straight line that comes up to close off the heel. And now from here on the corner on the bottom, we're going to curve this line around, bringing that in on the top. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Over on the side now, we're going to draw a sideways oval for the highlight on the shoe, and we'll do this again on both sides. And then lastly, for the sock, we're just going to come in where the leg is and draw a straight line that comes across, line this up at the same height on the left, and replicate that. And that is it. That's how you draw SpongeBob. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.